Hi, it's Ken from docpods, and today I'd like to discuss a common problem that we see in the clinic and how we treat this with our heat moldable blanks, and that's numbness in the toes when cycling. Now this is a pressure on the nerve, so a Morton's neuritis or a Morton's neuroma type situation, usually between the third and fourth toes. It's usually because the patient's foot is held in position on the crank and the pressure from the pedal is actually pushing in the same position, and it leads to stress in the forefoot. So basically what we do to treat this is we use our heat moldable blanks. Now this is the single density heat moldable blank, and the reason we use this one because it's a really good replacement for this is the Shimano insole that's come out of the cycling shoe, and the cycling shoe we're fitting this one in is your standard 3-strap cycling shoe. Now the first thing to check is that was this the right size, is it fitted correctly, because if this is too tight there's no point adjusting the insoles or anything like that because you're never going to get past the shoe is too tight. So you must first check that this is the right size for your patient's foot. The second thing we do is release the muscles in the PMA and the forefoot. So we do this just with gentle massage, cross-frictional and long gliding of the forefoot, and then we give the patient a golf ball to go home and they can release the muscles in their forefoot themselves. The other thing we do is we add a heat moldable blank, because this will usually give more control than the current insole. The current insole is really just quite a flat liner. We add a little metatarsal dome and to raise and separate the metatarsals and give the interdigital nerve a little bit more, the inner metatarsal nerve a little bit more space to travel through. So if you can see on the camera here, what we've done, because there was such limited space inside the cycling shoes, we've added a full height metatarsal dome and then ground it flat. So we've ground about 1/3 of the height off of that. And what we find that does is just raises and separates and adds a little bit of space for the inner metatarsal nerve to course through to the toe, and that helps a lot with the numbness when cycling. These fit really quite well back into the shoe, and they're much more comfortable if you heat mold them and drop them into the cycling shoe. It's really important to get the fit right, because if this doesn't fit correctly, you may actually make the problem worse. So in the fit, we usually watch the thickness and the length of the insole. We want it to go all the way to the end of the shoe. If you need any more information on these, you can find that on docpods.com, or if you like our content, please like and share this. Thanks.